Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast. And I'm just checking in on you. Just checking in to see how your week's going and that type of shit. And you know how we do on this podcast. It's usually just old Freckles here talking by himself, acting like a fucking maniac, solving world problems by himself. No one to debate it, so it all makes sense. And every once in a while, I have a special guest, which I do. I do have a special guest, and my special guest, as promoted like a week ago, whatever, on my podcast, is the one and only Dave Elich, drumming sensation, teacher sensation, human being sensation, owner of plenty of T-shirts. Dave, what's going on?
Dude, happy to be here, brother.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast. I told you before we started, I made a major fuck up on my last podcast.
Yes.
I called the band The Specials The Smiths. Okay?
Yeah, that's
and
no bueno.
That is not good at all. And I was going on and on about how much I love this set and all that. And I fucked up, and I want to apologize to everybody. I actually met the lead singer of the band and the guitarist, and the lead singer of the band said, he real quick was just like, oh, I love the way you say the word cut. You say it right. And it was like the greatest compliment ever.
Absolutely.
It's like when my buddy Joe DeRosa was in Scotland in a bar at like 4 a.m, and some Scottish guy said to him, was like, Joe, you can fucking drink. And he's just like, it was like the greatest compliment ever. So I got to apologize to them. Okay. It's my fault. The fucking music I listened to in the 80s, you know, I was into fucking metal. And all these skater guys and everything up the street my brother hung out with. Well, yeah, stop the messing around, boy. I'm like, these guys aren't singing about the devil. They're not wearing women's clothes. I'm not listening to these guys. I mean, I was closed off back then, you know? So,
yeah.
you know, so you saw it. You saw when I've been taking lessons with you for about, a year and a half or so?
I think it's been longer than that, man.
2?
Yeah, at least 2, right?
Has it felt like 10 for you? Coming in there. I came in there like the crypt keeper, like all fucking crunched over and shit, holding the sticks wrong, forearms, everything all jacked up. And I got to tell you, like, you're on here, besides the fact that you're a good friend of mine, you're on here because you have a new drum instructional video out called Getting Out of Your Own Way.
True.
Which
yes.
I actually got to watch a lot of last night, and it's all the stuff, you know, that you've been teaching me, I was basically fighting the kit.
And yourself.
Yeah, I was all crunched over. I was holding the sticks wrong. I was just playing uphill.
Yes.
Nothing was at the right level. And for the drummers out there who listen to this podcast, I cannot tell you, like, the stuff that you showed me, just getting me to sit up straight, hold the sticks right, and have shit where I can hit it due to my body type.
Yeah.
It's made so much stuff that used to be really difficult, like borderline effortless now.
Yep.
But, you know, however, I still suck because at the end of the day, no matter how much you teach me to sit up straight, I am still at the mercy of the talents that I was blessed with. But I'm still, you know.
Yeah, but it's a whole different ball game than when I first saw you, man. I mean, because you work your ass off too. You know, that's it's like I can show people how to do things, but if they don't put in the work, nothing's going to change. You know, you work your ass off. So
I'm a lunatic, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
I get into shit.
No, that's my point. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's why I always stayed away from hard drugs, because I'd have like a fucking monogram Coke spoon. I would be a cokehead's cokehead. I know it if I did it. So I try to send it into positive areas. So
that's a good plan.
Well, look, I got to ask you. I don't know if I've ever even talked to you about this, where it's just like, so you grew up in Northern California. Mm-hmm. You said hella this, hella that, I'm sure, right?
Yes. I got made fun of a lot when I moved to L.A.
Sacramento Kings fan, maybe?
I did see the Sharks a bit for hockey when I was...
oh, fuck. I just realized I'm in this fucking leather chair if this is going to make a bunch of noise when I'm moving around like that Benny Hill sketch. You ever see that one where he wore the leather pants? One of the great sketches.
No.
Every time he had to deliver a line, he would walk across the room, and it was just the sound of his leather pants, and he was sitting down crossing his legs, and then the other person would talk. Fucking genius.
I'll have to check it out.
Anyways, so when you what made you like want to play drums? Like, what got you started? What band?
Oh, what band? You know, I don't know if there was I mean, I had a friend who was taking drum lessons, and I like slept over at his house. I was like 9 or something, and he's like, "Oh, my drum teacher's coming over to give me a lesson," and I was like, "Oh, I'll hang out and watch." And then I was like, "Oh, this seems fun." And then I sat down and I could just kind of do it. Like it was
right.
Like,
You had that gift.
Yeah, it was like, "Oh, I can kind of do this," and I'd never really had that experience before, so I just immediately got hooked. And so I was like 9 or 10. So this is like 93, 94.
Right.
So this is like...
God, I'm old. Dude, I was 25 and 26.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But this is like...
old, dude.
But remember when we were sending each other YouTube clips about... I sent you that Faith No More clip, and you sent me was it Skid Row? Is that what it was?
I don't remember. Probably Skid Row. I love Skid Row.
It was like SNL performances, and it was like...
Oh, my God. Skid Row on fucking SNL.
And it was like the same year, and it was like, check out we were talking about the shift in music, like right around like 91, 92, I think it was. And it was like how... Like right when grunge and all this stuff was coming out, and it was just like hair metal to grunge was just like, you were like, what the fuck is going on?
It was abrupt.
Yes.
It was like how a lot of divorces go down in L.A., where there's like the day after the prenup expires, bam, divorce papers. Like that's the way the musical shift was. But like as a kid, I at that point, like what year was that? When
I think it was 92.
91, 92.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Skid Row album, I fucking love that album.
Yeah,
and
they were crushing in that.
Crushing,
clip. Yes.
And,
I was
and
like,
Sebastian's
whoa.
voice was just like one of the great frontmen.
Yes, absolutely.
Of all time, and I didn't see that shift in music coming. I think a way a lot of those bands didn't. Because I remember when Nirvana came out, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I couldn't really even hear how good a band they were.
Sure.
And then that first video they had, the Teen Spirit, when he was like doing like a basic solo, and he was kind of acting like he was doing the tap-on solo, and was clearly making fun of all the guys that I liked.
Totally.
I was like, dude, fuck these guys. Fuck this band. Yeah. And it wasn't until I saw them on Unplugged and I got In Utero and everything, and I was just like, wow, these guys are making, like, this is a beautiful album. And it took me like 2.5 years of being like, wait a minute, the 80s are over?
Yeah, because
I'm old now?
Yeah, because you have that shit juxtaposed right next to each other, and you're going from spandex and lipstick and straightened hair to like flannel shirts.
Listen, the glam thing was only about 3 years, okay? It was right around 85, 86. Everybody got their... started dressing like men again around 87, 88.
They had a roundtable meeting, and we're like, look.
Stop blowing out the hair. Let's try to get a little more Allman Brothers here and a little less Grease, whatever the fuck they were doing. But
So that was the scene I was growing up in when I started playing, was what we're talking about right now. Like,
so you missed all the shit. You were just, 10 years old.
I mean, I definitely listened to a shitload of Phil Collins when I was like a little kid.
80s Phil Collins?
Yeah,
or
like the later stuff that everyone makes fun of.
Sussudio?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like listening to that song specifically, but like...
You sure about that? Picture a little bearded 10-year-old Dave Healich dancing around studio.
I did come out of the womb with a beard, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You've just always been hairy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's why you went to the drums. You're a fucking animal.
That's true. I've heard that more than once.
Did you... so then when you... when all that grunge stuff came out, was that just sort of music to you as opposed to... No, like being like, oh, this is you weren't old enough to realize like, wow, we just went from this to that.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying is like, because that happened, I remember listening to it's actually funny like saying this, like I listened to so much Phil Collins, but I would hear like new wave stuff or 80s stuff like Tears for Fears and be like, oh, gross. And now I love that stuff.
Right.
But at the time, it was like the least cool shit ever. Yeah.
I've gone back to the 80s a bunch of times going, oh, wow, this band was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. And and a lot of that stuff is so like interesting and esoteric in weird ways that you check it out now. And some of it's aged poorly, but some of it's aged in like a really cool way.
Yeah, I didn't like a lot of just the sound. of shit that came out in the 80s.
Right.
Whatever that sound was. I saw somebody sent me a video, about how they came up with that sound for the drums.
Right. That was the Phil Collins,
Peter Gabriel. Yeah, that
thing.
you sent me. Yeah. That was just a complete accident where there was a mic on in the studio and somebody played a fill.
Yeah,
and it was in the control room or something like that.
Yeah, Phil Collins was apparently there's various stories, but apparently Phil Collins was playing drums on one of Peter Gabriel's solo albums, and he was trying out fills or whatever, and someone hit the talkback mic. So if for people who haven't recorded in a recording studio, when you're in the control room, you hit the talkback mic, and you can then hear what the person's saying. Or if you're in the studio tracking drums, you can't hear what anyone's saying in the control room.
Right.
So they have to hit a talkback mic, a button, so you can hear what's going on. And basically, they went to talk to Phil, and they hit the talkback mic, and he played a drum fill over that, and the talkback mic picked it up and just got super blown out. Right. And they were like, "Whoa, that was crazy!" It was like a complete accident, and that's how that gated
And then Peter Gabriel was like, "I like that sound."
Yeah.
Which was probably, I imagine, a cool sound initially, and then it was just overused, and
that's how everything happens. Now it's totally like in vogue again. Like everyone, I mean, it's sort of starting to get overused now, but it just went through a whole thing over the past 5 years where that was super hip again.
That's going on in my business right now, where they're just rebooting everything that I already watched. They're pouring through IMDb to be like, is this guy still alive? Do you think he wants to do Who's the Boss again? Or fucking, not Who's the Boss. I'm trying to think of something more obscure than that. She's the Sheriff.
Is that a show?
That was a show.
Really?
And the only reason why I know that is because a friend of mine was on it for a couple episodes, and he said it one night, and it was just like, dude, that's one of the great fucking references.
I don't even know what that is.
That was that beautiful woman who was on Suzanne Summers. She started it, and evidently she was a sheriff. She's the sheriff, and she was just this hottie who was the sheriff, and everybody had to listen to what she did. I think it was for like people who were into like dominatrix and like women telling their piece of shit and they're under arrest. It was sort of something. There was an underlying sexual thing to everything that was done back then. You can't do any of that now. Now she'd be a fucking hero. And whatever the pendulum's completely swung the other way now. So every guy's a fucking taking his dick out and peeing on a plant, blocking a door, and women are all like fucking Joan of Arc.
There's no middle ground.
There's no middle ground. That's what it is. We're going to go from not listening to women to not vetting any of them and then saying every fucking guy is a complete piece of shit. Dude, some of the shit that's coming, like some of these guys, friends of mine now, it's like literally ex-girlfriends who are mad that they're famous now.
Totally.
Are just coming out going like...
And their lives get ruined. They're like, man, I don't like you anymore, so I'm going to ruin your life.
I mean, well, the fact that if there's going to be no due process, I mean, who is safe?
Yeah, no one. It's crazy.
Yeah, he was emotionally abusive. It's like, I've got emotionally abused in like at least 85% of my relationships. I spent the last fucking week in my own fucking house on eggshells. We're back in a good place, but it's just constantly, the emotional abuse. I mean, women have the fucking market cornered on that. This is a different podcast. So, anyways, that's a different topic. So your instructional videos. Is that how you put it out? First of all, you're already ahead of 90% of people just by the way it looks, the quality of the way it's shot, because so much of it is just somebody, literally wearing a GoPro, staring into a mirror while they play drums, and you're supposed to try to fucking learn something out of that.
That's exactly why I made this thing. I mean, I've been teaching for, like 20 years, and I work with a lot of pros, a lot of my contemporaries, a lot of big name dudes who are out in the real world touring with big bands. In addition to me touring and recording, and I always wanted to do an instructional thing, but with the way technology's evolved with Instagram and YouTube and everything, like everyone's a quote unquote teacher now.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, there's this inside thing that I always see something and I think it's fucking amazing. A drum thing, and then I send it to you, and you're just like, ugh. And you know what that reminds me of? Is when people come up to me, and then they just pick like somebody super popular at the moment.
Yes.
Like, what do you think of so-and-so? That person's really funny, huh? And you got to be like, Yeah. I mean, they're up there. They're talking into a mic.
Yeah, they're on stage doing things.
They're saying things, and people are reacting with laughter.
You just have to say straight up facts.
Yeah, I know. I would never take down another comic publicly, but on the phone with my friends, we fucking eviscerate so many people, and then eventually it comes around to us, and then we just start trashing each other and just laughing our ass off. And then in the end, everyone we trash, we just go, God bless them.
Yeah,
God bless them. They're out there.
But that's what it's all about. I do that same shit too. I have text threads with friends of mine where we do the same thing, and we're just as brutal to each other and to ourselves.
Do you know how many jokes, like back in the day when I was working the Comedy Cellar in New York, how many jokes I lost? How many shirts I could never wear again, and all of this, because we used to just sit there and like the guys used to go down and they would watch you on stage and they would be staring at you with like it would be Patrice, rest his soul, Keith, Voss, Norton, and they would just stand in there in the doorway where you could see, none of the crowd could see him, and you had to like totally commit to your fucking act.
Wow.
And I remember Kevin Hart when he first fucking came down. He's like 20 years old, and they were doing that to him. And I remember he didn't get rattled. He did a little bit, and then the first time, and then he didn't. After once, he didn't get rattled. And I remember thinking like, wow, man, this kid is... he's got the force.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was sitting there. Those guys were all my contemporaries.
Sure.
We were like 10, 15 years older than Kev. And these guys are my contemporaries. And I couldn't fuck. I was like, oh, God, they're going to stare at me. And then you almost felt like you deliberately had to say something to bomb or some shit like that. So I don't know. Do you guys ever do stuff like... do you ever go out and see if, like, for a comedian to watch a friend of yours bomb... Not if it's like the set means something, but if they're just up there and they try a joke and they just eat shit, it's one of the funniest things ever. Like when you watch a friend of yours play drums, they go for a fill or something. If they eat shit on it,
yeah, it's totally different. Just by the nature of what you're doing, so much of it is just throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks and just being like, "Hey, I fucking try." You're like that's I love comedians and I respect comedians so much because I'll go around town and see you or I'll just go out one night and go to the Comedy Store or something and someone will walk up on stage with a slip. I've seen you do this and a bunch of other people like, oh yeah, just like, oh, I'm just working some shit out.
Oh yeah.
Like
subject.
Like, oh, that didn't fucking work, and like that, you can't do that with music. Like people are there to see a show. And if you botch something, it's like, you want to jump off a building.
What about the jam section? Isn't that what you guys call it? Where you look at each other and you just wait and like, There are like there's aren't there different musical situations
Absolutely.
where there's some bands go out like we're playing exactly like the record,
sure,
and then there's other people like if we play it like the record one more time, I'm going to blow my brains out. Can we?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's
go into something else
certain
here?
Situations where you can jam and improvise, and like I would do that with the Mars Volta or like Anti-Mass. There would be certain sections where we just go way out into outer space for half an hour.
What was that like when you got that gig and you had to follow? It
was crazy.
All of those amazing drummers that were in the band, all the shit that they came up with, and didn't you have some ridiculously short amount of time to have to learn it and all that?
Yeah, basically, I got the call to do it, and Juan, the bass player who used to play bass in Racer X, by the way. Okay.
I've heard of the band. I don't know who they are.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm sure I'll fuck up their name on the next podcast.
Well, talk about 80s and spandex and feathered hair. They're pretty deep into that scene. But yeah, so Juan came over to my studio with fellow bass player, this guy Jonathan Hischke, really good buddy of mine now. And John came over just to watch me. Like, so Juan came over and like we plugged in my iPod and he's like, do you know this song? Do you know? And I'm like, I don't know. I've never played along to this stuff. I just kind of like the first record. So Juan's playing with me and John's just sitting there like 2 feet in front of me, just staring at me, watching me. Like, and then
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. It's stressful. And I never played the music. I was just like, I kind of know this thing or, just from being a fan of that.
What sort
of
prep did you do before that?
Nothing. It was like, hey, I'm in line at Starbucks when he called me, and then I had to go to a recording session all day, and then I was like, I can meet you after I'm done with this session at night, and then he was like, okay, and like that, you know what I mean?
How bad did you need that Mars Volta gig at that point in your career? Was that something like...
It was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really put me on the map. I mean, because of the lineage of dudes that were in that band and how, like, the reputation that band has. I mean, I'd done things before that, but nothing of that level, you know. So it was huge. So I had about 2 weeks, you know, to learn the music, and it was a 2.5-hour set. You know, yeah. And
so what did you do? Chart it out?
Yeah, I charted everything out.
How long does it take you to? And when like how true to the original John Theodore shit were you?
Yeah, well, I love John's playing. I think he's amazing, and I think his parts are incredible. I think that first record is really a masterpiece. So I wanted to do everything that I could in the time that I had to play everything note for note, because I think that's really important. With that, it's like what situation we were talking about earlier. Like, people go to see those songs off that first record, and they want it exactly right. Like, I would want to see that. So I went out of my way to get everything totally note for note, which, you know, was easier and more difficult in some certain circumstances. But there were other songs where it wasn't really important as much. So
2.5 weeks to get it together. And like, how often were you jamming with the band?
I didn't meet the band until I got to Amsterdam. And then me and Omar, the guitar player, and Juan, like, got the three of us jammed a little bit. I went down to Mexico, and the three of us played through the arrangements. And it was like, he was like, yeah, Omar's like, this is fine. Like, you're fine. But then I went to Amsterdam.
How much of a relief was it to hear that?
Well, we rehearsed everything without vocals, which is difficult because I used vocals to, like, sort of know where I am in the song a lot.
Oh, yeah. I've made that mistake. I've done that.
So he was like, dude, you don't even need to be here. This is fine. It's all good. And I was like, okay, great. But you're still, like, freaking out, you know? So I get to Amsterdam, meet the rest of the band, and we run through the set. And this is kind of funny because I wrote out all my charts, and I put an extra floor tom on my left and, like, a crash cymbal on my left, like to the left of the hi-hat. Mm-hmm. And I just put my charts on the floor tom, like, hoping, like, no one would see, you know?
Right.
And I get up halfway through and to go to the bathroom, and I came back, it was all gone.
Oh, somebody took it?
Yeah. And I, like, look over at Juan. He's like, dude, you don't need that shit. You're good. And I was like, okay. And then everything was fine. We ran through the 2.5 hours because there's a lot of visual cues.
I was going to say, but if they're like that,
yeah.
If you went there and they weren't during the first rehearsal wanting it note for note, there must have been something a little bit easier where it's like, okay, these guys aren't going to be like Nazis about this. And there's going to be room for me to kind of.
Yeah, well, based on the situation, based on sort of where they were coming, the situation they were coming out of, they were so, like, exhausted. Mm-hmm. So they were just like, you know, this sounds like, they were basically like, we sound like a band again. This sounds like a record.
Oh, cool.
Which is great. So
then when you did that first gig,
yeah,
what was
it was in Oslo.
I love that there. Those people are great comedy fans.
Oh my God!
They're fucking lunatics.
Some of my all-time best friends are from Oslo. So many of them, and so many amazing musicians from there. It's insane.
My first really good show I ever had in Europe was in Oslo.
Really?
I don't know if it was them or I just found I was just because I was too much in my head. And other places like, I'm in a different country. Are they going to get this?
Right.
I'm talking about shirts. Do they have shirts? Yes, they do. They are wearing shirts. Oh, shit. My timing is completely off. And I was so fucking fed up with mediocre sets. I think when I was in Oslo, I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then they were also like,
picked up on it.
No, they were kind of maniacs where they were like drinking and shit. And it's just like, oh, these are the kind of people I hang out with. And then just kind of, I felt comfortable. And then the rest of the tour, then I went into Stockholm and all that. And just everything else just sort of fell into place. It's like, oh, just act like you're here. Which is
act like you're in Oslo.
No. Act like I'm in America.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Because then even if they don't get it, you get to play the arrogant American of like, oh, you should know everything about my country, and I should know nothing about yours. And they almost want you to say that because you feed into their stereotype of like, yes, they are self-involved cunts, and we're better than they are, and they love it. I jump around a lot in the interviews.
No, that's okay. I get it. It's not like I've never listened to this before.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
So that first show... yeah, man, I was insanely nervous, but it went fine. And then as soon as I was like halfway through the show, I remember I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Like, I'm going to try and like put on a little bit of a show here, like visually, right? Because that's always very important to me. Like, there's nothing more boring than seeing someone just up there just like looking like they're doing their taxes.
That's me. That's how I look.
Not anymore.
I'm a little bit better.
Oh my God. Way better, dude. Holy shit.
We got to talk about videotaping yourself while playing drums, which you made me do. And oh my God.
Yeah,
my self-esteem has never been lower. I've never looked worse doing anything ever. Even my early stand-up tapes, which I have on VHS, which I can't even watch, I don't look as bad.
Yeah, because you weren't slouching, like you don't slouch. This is, you don't slouch when you walk around and when you do stand-up. It's when you sit down that you slouch.
No, but actually, something. My posture. I've learned from my shoulder being fucked up.
Yeah,
is all my weight is on my knees, and I've noticed a lot of people do this when they stand up. They actually their hips are forward, and you're sort of leaning back, like standing like this. And what you're actually supposed to do, to stand up totally straight like this. Okay. I feel like I'm puffing my chest out, acting like you want to fucking fight.
Yes.
Especially coming from where I grew up in such an angry, crazy state as outside of Boston. Forget about Boston itself. I was in the suburbs and that shit was fucking nuts. You stand up straight and then your knees are just slightly bent and your arms are just hanging down and your shoulders are a little, feel like they're back, but they're not. They're just lined up. So this is what I have to learn how to do.
But this is exactly what I've said to you and what I say to everyone, especially all these big name working pros. It's like if you're slouching, that's your sort of normal go-to setting, and you think that that's you sitting up straight,
right?
So that when you sit up straight or stand up straight, it feels like you're puffing your chest out because there's that cognitive disconnect. So you have to rewire everything. So it's much more accurate. So that's the thing when I work on all this technique body mechanics stuff with people, that's why I tell them to videotape themselves, because you can't tell what you actually look like.
Yeah, no, it's brutal.
And it's brutal for everyone. It's brutal for everyone, including me. It never gets easier.
So when something I started to talk about. Yeah. So when you started playing drums and everything, I imagine you just sat down and grabbed the sticks the way any other kid would have. When did you start to break down what you were doing? Did you get hurt, or did you just see a video of some guy where he made it look effortless?
Good question. I think when I started getting really serious when I was 14 or 15. It was a matter of me just constantly going, how lazy can I possibly be? How can I play all the stuff I want to play and just be how can I continually just make this easier on myself? Why would I do this if I could just do that instead?
Why do you think he thought that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy.
No, I was going to say that, but you're not. You're a driven guy.
Sure. I think I just became obsessed with efficiency. Not for the sake of it in and of itself, but to be I can play more or say more or do more, the more efficient I am. There's more I can do. It's more I can say, the more I can emote that way. Maybe it comes from, my dad collects cars. Maybe it comes from growing up in that culture of talking about, how, the difference between a Hemi and a wedge,
right?
The different, having dual spark plugs versus single, I don't know. I mean, maybe it all is sort of mashed up together. I think it just, I wanted to play everything. And I realized from a young age, probably subconsciously, I need to be as efficient as possible so I'm not getting in my own way so I can play the stuff I want to play. It's the first time you heard Becoming, that Pantera song. First time I heard it, I had to put it on a cassette tape and put it in a handheld recorder and slow the speed down.
Right.
I remember standing in my mom's kitchen, putting it up to my ear, slowing the speed down, going, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Right.
Having no clue how he could possibly do that physically, and then just sitting there and breaking it down and going, "Well, that wouldn't work."
I still feel a lot of that way about a lot of his stuff. Which, by the way, man, you got to give a shout out to Vinny. Good Lord, man! I was literally talking about it, texting with you.
Yep.
Because
we were talking on the phone.
Yeah, and I was just going why is this guy so fucking good? And 2 hours later, you sent me the text that he had passed away. Man, it's fucking brutal.
I know, man. I was really, I haven't been that bummed out or I haven't been affected that much by someone's death. Who I didn't really know him. I met him once,
Right.
But I mean, he was a real hero of mine and to a lot of people. And he just had such a commitment to a very specific aesthetic. Like, he's like, this is the sound, this is the feel, this is the vibe, and like, I'm 100% committed. Like,
and the fact that they were doing that when all the shit that I was talking about that I was listening to that's just face planted, and then all this grunge came out, and they were just like, nah, we're going to keep doing this.
That's like Great Southern Trendkill. That's what that record's about, is them being like, fuck all these trends, like, fuck this grunge shit. Like, we're going to stay true to our metal roots and just keep doing this, And like all that on that live record, that live 101 proof record, like,
I love that.
Dude, Phil Anselmo's in between song banter is incredible.
Oh, it's hilarious.
This is for all these fucking people out there that said we couldn't fucking sell it. Number one fucking album and that bullshit.
I always love it.
That's pretty good.
We fucking love you, man. Get high, get laid, drop some acid.
It's just like all this shit that if you said it now, you'd be... My favorite thing, and I always talk about it on this, is when Vinny counts off "I'm Broken."
Yes.
It's like in the middle of Phil talking.
It's like, last song of the night's called "I'm Broken." I'm having a
and he doesn't. I'm having a good time, and Dime is already playing. And it was just like, did they do that because that was fucking cool, or was Vinny like, oh God, shut up, I want to drink? I think it was part of the show, though.
Yeah, I think he was probably just like, fucking, here we go, Like, I love that. That's such a great moment in that record, because you can tell they're just fucking having fun, dude. And that's why that's part of the reason why that shit feels so good.
I never went to go see them because I heard the music and I had an idea in my head what the crowd was going to be like.
Right.
I was like, I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me at this thing.
But that's one of the funny things. I was just talking to a buddy of mine, Jamie, who I've been giving Skype lessons to in London every week for years, and he was telling me he went to see the Bronx recently. It's like, pretty heavy, like, punk rock band, and he said, like, he brought his wife, and she was like, they had a great time at the show, and like everyone, someone falls down in the pit, someone picks them up, like everyone's looking out for each other, and he said, like, they left the show, and his wife was like, or he said, I forget, they were like, we felt more unsafe walking the streets
than you did at
the show, like, with all these dudes beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, it just sounded like when I listened to their music, there's a bunch of guys that were mad at their dad were going to show up, and then they were going to take the childhood out on me. I just, and I had fucking orange hair, and it was just like, I just didn't think it was going to end well. So it was just like, but that is one of my big regrets that I didn't, there was a number of those bands that I didn't go out and go see because I was just like, dude, I love this music, but I'm going to get the fucking shit kicked out of me. And, I was also in my stupid single bass drum. Bonham didn't need a double pedal. The music didn't require it, Bill. I don't care. He could do more with one foot than this guy, just saying all this shit that other people, and just completely ignoring this entirely new type of drumming and all of these pioneers.
Yeah.
Who were just, there was no roadmap on what to do. And I was listening to all these other fucking guys who were just saying shit that had already been said, and if you could have a foot as fast as Bonham, then you were Bonham, something like that. I think that's the way my head was.
But this is what I love doing when we're doing lessons together and just shooting the shit or whatever is that massive amount of carryover between drumming and stand-up comedy. I mean, it's it's huge, and that's what's so fun about.
There's no difference. It's the exact same fucking thing of like, there's the difference between a guy who changed comedy versus a guy who's just sort of, doing comedy or if you're on stage, like just reciting your act versus being up there and having an idea and the crowd reacts one way, which actually affects how the show goes and everything. And I used to be so envious of musicians that could just sit down and play what they could feel or react to what another musician did. And I just did not have that ability. So when I got into stand-up, I remember, like, stand-up, I had the same feeling you had, like when you sat at a kid. First time I remember when I went to, it was my second show was at this place, Stitches Comedy Club, which no longer exists. Mm-hmm. And I went in there for this open mic, and I remember just walking into all of these open micers up at the bar, all at different levels, and I just remembered feeling like for the first time, like I was with a demographic of people that like I didn't know. I was just like, yeah, these guys are the same kind of fucking weird that I am.
Yeah.
These weirdos feel normal to me. And
That's
it was
awesome.
the first time when stand up, even though I obviously had to learn from all these people, I had like this feeling of I don't really know exactly where I'm going, but I kind of know where I'm going. Like I know that I just have to do this a bunch of times.
Right.
And what I feel in me is like that this is the right thing is going to kind of come out. And so when I'm trying to think, one of the first guys I ever saw just wing a set, I saw this guy, Frank Santarelli. And he went up there, and knowing what I know now about comedy, I think it was because the host brought him up and they were playing this weird music, and she started doing this dumb dance, and he did it with her, and he had this totally serious look on his face. He was already killing before he even took the mic out of the mic stand. But I think that little improv exercise opened him up, and he just went up there, and it was like he was just fucking talking. And I'd seen his act a bunch of times.
Sure.
And then I remember thinking like, oh, he should do that again. He should do like everything was so precious. You got to hang on to every funny thing you ever said. And it wasn't like listening to musicians where those types of bands where it's just like, just how the song came out that night. That was the mood we were in.
Right.
And I remember I try to apply that.
Yeah, because it's the exact same thing. I have people say to me,
it's still harder what you do. Because you wake up, when you're a baby, mama, dada, you're already playing. You're already talking. I'm just talking into a microphone. I have to learn how to speak through sounds of an instrument.
But you being able to stand up and wing a set, you have to be just funny, inherently funny. Obviously, it takes work, but you have to be a funny person to be able to do that as opposed to someone who has
all you do is
bit.
if it doesn't work, you just make fun of yourself. It's like literally, if you can't dance, you just learn a little two-step and let the woman do all the fucking work. And scene. It's over. It's the same fucking thing. Yeah, you go up there, you wing an idea. If it doesn't, you either just make fun of yourself or you blame the crowd.
Yeah, but that's like me saying like, oh yeah, when I go to do a drum solo, it's like, yeah, just kind of play the toms a little bit and then the cymbals.
No, it isn't.
That's what I'm saying.
It isn't.
Yeah, so I'm saying the same thing to you.
All
it's
right.
not. It's not that easy. Like, I mean, but that's I have dudes who I teach who are like mainly touring guys who play with like pop acts or whatever. And they're like, I can sit down and play the shit out of a show, like from start to finish, nail everything. But if I sit down and someone's like, hey, play a little bit, like I don't know what the fuck to do. Like I can't just play by myself.
Yeah.
And that's the same also type of a thing. Someone has a routine or bits, a show put together, they could kill it. But then if they just walk up and
if somebody heckles them and fucks up I guess.
Well, that's exactly the same in music and comedy. Someone throws a fucking beer bottle at you or whatever.
Yeah, people throw shit at you guys. That does not happen. I mean, I've had shit thrown at me, but like I usually deserved it. I mean, you guys would just be up there singing, and for some reason, somebody just wants to throw a bottle. Like I don't know. And a lot of times it's like the band is like the crowd is enjoying the show.
Right.
It's like they just want to connect with you.
Yes.
Like I hit him with the bottle, like the plastic water bottle I was drinking. And my fingerprints were on it, and it touched him. So
Yeah.
And then he yelled at me. It was epic.
Yeah, people are crazy.
What's the most fucked up thing you ever saw in a show? Because you're the drummer, you get to see that. Have you ever had your lead singer go to crowd surf and just sort of disappear in the crowd, and the people can't find him, and you guys are looking at each other like, how are we going to end this song?
One of the most brutal things I ever saw, I wasn't involved, I was just a spectator, but I was seeing, I think it was some Mike Patton band. It was either like Melvins or Fontamas or...
He's in that Dead Cross now, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I got to see them.
Lombardo, yeah. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, they brought up like Jello Biafra to like sing a song, and he went to go like, this is maybe 5-10 years ago, and he went to go like stage dive or whatever, and the first step he took, he stepped on some girl's face.
Oh no!
And then just ate shit. It's like Family Guy fall, how it's like one frame and then your arms are behind your back. Ate shit, and it just like took him like 10 minutes to get back on stage, and it was just like, oh.
And what is the band doing? Were they just playing?
They just like kept playing, and it was just like, oh god, like brutal.
So what do you do? Does the guitar player play a solo? Like how do you eat up that time?
I think they just kept. Patton was up there. I think they just kept like going. And he eventually made his way back on stage or whatever. But it was just like bam. It was just like whoa.
Oh yeah.
I mean, maybe like for me playing, there's a drum cam video on YouTube. I think it's the first thing you saw of me, the Goliath.
Oh yeah, and I didn't understand your technique. I'm like, this guy's fucking arms are going to fall off.
Yeah, because I was going ape shit and going nuts and hitting super hard, and or it looks like I'm hitting hard. And one thing Cedric used to love to do is he would just like take my crash cymbals away from me. Like, so there's a part in that video where he just takes my crash, and I only have two.
Right.
So he takes my crash and then like, like basically just jumps on it and like throws it up and down and then takes the cymbal off and stomps on it and then takes the cymbal stand and throws it like over my head and almost takes out the camera. And I'm like, this was the first time he'd ever done this. So like,
did you know that he did shit like this or no?
I mean, not really. I don't think so.
Did you think it was because of your playing?
No, he was just like rock and roll, like.
See, my fucking self-esteem would be like, he hates me. I'm getting fired. And then I'd be getting mad, being like, dude, fucking trash my shit.
Well, I did get mad eventually. And my company was like, what the fuck? But anyway, yeah.
Because they had to keep sending you shit.
Yeah, they were like,
dude,
what the fuck? We send you cymbals to play, not to get broken by the lead singer, So yeah, this is the first time he ever did it. So you can see me like turning around to my tech, like, hey, fucking give me another cymbal and a stand. Like, come on, dude. Like, and he's like, hold on a sec, and then he was just like, I gotta make sure and wait till he's actually done. I don't know how far he's gonna take this.
Oh yeah. Say, wait till he's out of that mood.
Yeah, and then he eventually, eventually brought another one up, and it was fine. But like,
well, not to get into the gossip, were you able to just kind of sit there and say, hey, buddy, I love being in the band, man, but I need my cymbals.
Yeah, I mean, I got to a certain point where I was like, dude, like really, like come on, because he actually plays drums too. I was like, you know how annoying that would be, right? He's like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Sorry, man, I just get like carried away.
I used to when I was if I ever saw that on TV or if I was in the crowd or whatever. When I was a kid and I was playing drums and everything, I used to just be like, dude, just give it to me.
Right.
I need a cymbal.
Right, totally.
You just sit there and just break it in front of me. It's just like, I would have loved to have had that.
Yep.
Like when I ever watched like The Who or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I don't know if they just had like some piece of shit, the Japanese version of the Les Paul or whatever, or if it was an actual one. Now, like all those vintage instruments, how much they're worth. Like Pete Townsend is probably...
oh my God,
probably 7 figures in guitars, I would think.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
My buddy Jerry plays with Dick Dale, and he brings out this like, I don't know what it is, if it's like an Explorer Les Paul or something, but it's like from the 50s, and his amp is also from the 50s, and it's like that shit's worth several $100,000.
Yeah.
And he tours with it. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, and he's the guy who plays
surf rock.
But he plays like a right-handed guitar, lefty, upside down, and doesn't change the strings.
That sounds right to me, yeah. He does something super fucked up and weird. Yeah,
yeah, that's all that Pulp Fiction song.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, where can people get this video? We haven't even mentioned.
They can go to my website, just daveelich.com.
Spell your name. We're dumb. We're dumb over here.
ELITCH, daveelich.com. And you can just click on instructional course. It'll pop up there, and you can get everything there. It's just streaming and... everybody does these sort of subscription-based courses now, and then they just take your money forever.
Right.
And I didn't want to do that, so I'm like, you just pay for it once, you stream it forever, as long as you want. I'm not going to charge your credit card for 7 years. Like I don't want to do that. So
I've had a couple of those. And then you forget you have it.
Exactly.
And then one day somebody's looking at your stuff, going like, "Dude, what the fuck is this?" Dude, I ever tell you I had a cell phone number for like 15 years that I never used.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like I was bitching to my wife going like, is that mine? Siri. Oh, Siri, no worries. I was paying, it just seemed like a ton of money all of a sudden for my cell phone. It just kept going up and up and up. And I was, I don't understand why I'm paying. Why am I paying so much more than fuck? It was going up to like fucking $300-400, right? So she goes, well, let me see it. And she looked at it. She goes, all right, first of all, I think I had 3 cell phone numbers.
Why?
So, yeah, she's looking at me. Yeah, like I got like fucking chicks on the side, and I'm like, no, I don't. And we looked it up. All right, here's what it was. Back in the day, when you were on the road, you'd bring your fucking big, thick laptop or whatever, and all these hotel rooms were charging anywhere from $7, $10, $11 a day for the internet.
Right.
So I was working places Tuesday through Sunday, so it was like 6 times, $10, $11. It was like costing me, and with the taxes, it was costing me like $70 to be on the internet. So my buddy Robert Kelly, right, he's like, dude, what you want to do, dude? He knows all the fucking technology. He goes, dude, you get the fucking, this hotspot thing. So it had its own number. You plugged it in to your computer.
Yep.
And blah, 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 right? So I tried to use it twice, and it never worked. And I was just like, these fucking things never fucking work. And I knew in the back of my head, it's like, I got to call these guys up and cancel it or whatever. And I just never did, and I just forgot about it.
Oh.
And recently, I actually found it. I still have the thing. So that was one of them. I forget what the other one was, but it was like 2 things that were of that. One was like a fax machine number, and the other was like all this outdated shit. So she got that taken off. And then I think one time when I left the country, I switched my plan, and they didn't quite switch it back or something. So now it's down to like $1.80 a month.
Was your mobile hotspot like the size of this fridge?
No, it was the size of a hockey puck. I mean, it was big. It was a big plastic thing, and you just had and you had to come up with all the stuff that trips me up. You got to come up with a password and just a couple, 2, 3 of those hoops that I have to jump through. But,
that's too much.
But I've been working lately. I remember seeing. Maybe I was watching one of the interviews you did or whatever. You said how you think everyone should have a therapist. If you just talk to somebody,
yes,
the world would be a better place. Well. I haven't gone to therapy in I finally at one point I was just going like, dude, I'm always going to be fucked up. I mean, I can sit here I'm done talking about my childhood, so I'm just going to be talking about the dumb shit that happens every day. Like it was starting to feel like a reality show, a one-on-one reality show. But recently I've really been working on my not snapping over little things. And I started to snap this morning for the first time in like 4 days, and it actually felt a little weird. But I'm just going to keep trying to do what I'm doing with it. And I keep talking about it out loud so I remember it. Because, it's like, hey, I'm going to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And then that week you fucking crush it. Next week you 3/4 crush it. Yeah. And by a month later you've eaten Oreos sitting on a couch.
So what are you doing? Like, do you just like breathe deeply or like when you start
well, big thing is driving.
Sure.
So when I get in the fucking car, I just say like, first of all, I leave enough fucking time to get there. I don't leave the utopia time. This should take a half hour.
Nope.
How dare these other people in front of me have other plans in other lives? So I leave plenty of time, and then it's just weird. I drive slower.
Really?
I'm probably driving somebody nuts behind me. I drive slower. I stop at yellow lights. I let people go. I chill out. I actually, this is another thing, I swear to God. This is like, they use this for premature ejaculation. I'm actually using this. I listen to baseball. They used to tell you, think about baseball. I never understood that. If you don't want to fucking bust a nut, I start thinking of fucking Carl Yastrzemski. Now, fucking got a hard dick thinking about the fucking left field of the Red Sox. I mean, it's just confusing. It's like, wait, am I attracted to this guy? I just didn't feel like you were present.
Sorry, I was busy.
Sorry, I was thinking about fucking Jerry Remy. No, I put on like, there's something about smoking a cigar and listening to baseball on a radio is like some old man shit, and it slows life down. I don't know what it is. So I just have it on, and they just have a wonderful day for a ball game. And
yeah, you're just cruising.
Here's the lineups. Blah, 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 blah. It's just...
Yeah.
Next inning is brought to you by...
And you just sort of drift along.
I don't have... I hate saying this, but, that people always say, like, you got to give up, like, expectations and shit. First of all, I Googled how to stop snapping over little things. And the first thing I clicked on was this woman going, did you ever blah? And it's like everything that I've done. It's like, yes.
Right.
So she goes, here's 4 techniques. And I'm reading this shit. And I'm like 5 minutes into reading this. And before she says, I've been doing this for like a week. And I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't like, and I literally started snapping. Like, you don't change in a week. Okay, this is going to take me. I just turned 50. This will take, if I work my ass off, this will take all of my 50s. to not do this. That's why I was joking with a buddy of mine. Why one of the most realist characters ever in any movie was Private Hooks in Police Academy. Remember, she was always all mousy, the black girl, and then in the end she'd be like, "Don't move, dirtbag." And I remember joking. Every movie she'd go back to being mousy again. She had the exact same character arc, and it's just like, when is she? And reality is that's what it's like to try to change yourself as a person. Is you have fuck it up for 90 minutes, and then whatever. How much time the move goes by in the movie, and then you have that breakthrough moment. You don't move, dirtbag, and then the next day, you're gonna fall back again. Or maybe 2 days later or whatever. So
yeah, but that's the when if you continue to do that work on yourself, where you fall back isn't as far down the ladder as you were before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. I believe me, dude. Like I am committed to this because it's going to make my relationship with my wife so much better. I'm telling you, dude, if I can just stop snapping at little shit, dude, she's got nothing.
That's the real motivation.
She's got nothing. No, because what I'm still doing, this is something else that I'm starting to let go of, is when you're in a relationship with a woman, like thinking the way a guy thinks, you think I'm going to do this, and then then she's going to be happy with me, and she'll be in a good mood, and then the eggshells go away.
Right.
And what you realize is that's you're chasing it's like a Ponzi scheme. Like there's no
meaning having expectations for your actions is
no, I just like I'm just always going to annoy her inherently just because I'm a man. And I'm not going to see things the way she does because she's a woman.
I'm not touching that. By
and
the way.
what she views as important versus what I view as, or she views as not a big deal and I think is a big deal, is not going to mesh. Not because she's a bad person or I'm a bad person. It's just because we are wired differently. Mm-hmm. And so I forget, something happened just this morning, and I started to get upset, and I was just like, well, why would I think that she would blah, blah, blah? And it just fucking went away.
That's great.
So I can't, but I'm afraid of this because now I feel like I'm going to become this spineless guy where, sitting there holding her purse.
You know what? I talk about the same shit I have with my therapist a bunch of times. Because not even necessarily talking about that specific thing as a human being, but talking about that specific thing as being the source of your creativity in some way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
no, there is a thing with comedians where it's, if I get happy, I won't be funny anymore.
Exactly.
Which is
with musicians too.
It's a huge myth. Because I'll tell you why. What happens is like once you get everything you want, as far as like you found love and you have the kid and your kid comes home and is going da 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 da, and big smiles, dude. It's the fucking greatest fucking thing ever. It's one of the few things in the world that lives up to the hype, right? Other than downloading your fucking video.
Boom,
bam, cross promoting. What replaces all your angst and loneliness and I'm sleeping on a futon and shit is this new fear of that you're now going to lose it all.
Right.
Like, what if something happens? Like, I can't tell you, since having a kid, like any new scenario, like, hey, I'm going to go take her on this swing. Like, immediately, this horror movie that Stephen King could not fuck with. Or maybe he has kids or something. That's how he writes. But like the shit that goes through your head about the possible stuff that would happen. And always in the end, I'm either murdering a person or an animal. One or the other. Dude, I've actually had fantasies of jumping down on a cougar's back, and somehow I know that UFC move where you choke it out, and I wrap my legs around its belly so it can't claw me. And I sit there while I'm eating a sandwich thinking of all of this because my wife said that she's going to, like, just take her out in the backyard.
Turns into a Joe Rogan episode.
Yeah. Yeah, so all of that, and then, like, those fucking crazy thoughts will then fuel your act, hopefully. So,
yeah.
Anyways, well, I got to read a little bit of advertising. Okay, you want to see some comedy here? Once again, my apologies to the specials, man. I feel so fucking bad about that. And I told the singer I'd throw a couple of cunts in for him, and then I called his band the Smiths, and then I had all these fucking mopey Morrissey people. He left that band 30 years ago, man. They're never getting back. And other people freaking out. Did they get back together? Like, I caused, like, this whole fucking thing. I feel like such a...
By the way, you need to film, like, a video of your Morrissey dance.
Oh, the Morrissey dance? Oh, yeah.
Have you done that yet?
No, I got to get it down better. It's one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I don't dislike Morrissey. I like irritating people that are really into shit, like Star Wars fans.
Oh, dude!
I saw one of the newer Star Wars ones.
Yeah,
it was fucking great. It was actually really good. Now that it's not like a Muppet movie, like there was two like it was like Muppets with space and then some bad self-help. You know, this guy's good.
Dude,
he's in his lightsaber's blue.
Dude, I think Star Wars is great, but when people like make their lives revolve around it, it's like there's so much other shit out there in the world. Like,
that's why people don't like baby boomers, because baby boomers, like, they just make so much about what they grew up in and fucking all the stuff they did. If they just fucking just did what they did and just shut the fuck up about it and let the other generations realize how cool they were, they would have been fine. All right, I got to read a couple of these things here. All right, okay, Bill, Stitch Fix sent you clothes while you were in Paris. They're actually really normal and wearable and much better than the other clothing companies we've had. I probably shouldn't have read that out loud. All right, this is going to be I guess these guys make really normal, wearable clothes. Okay. Did you hear that? That was the sound of money going out the door. Stitch Fix, everybody. Convenience. Stitch Fix understands that. Look how much fucking copy this is. This is that's a novel. Stitch Fix understands that life gets busy. So tell them your sizes and your favorite type of clothes and how you want to spend. And your personal stylist will pick out clothing for you based on your preferences. Try before buying. If an item doesn't fit or you don't like it, no worries. Just send it back. Free of charge. No clue what you did in those clothes. They must have a giant washing machine that it just goes in. Some guy in a hazmat suit shows up. Style. Some of us have it, some of us don't. But just because a sense of style seems elusive for some doesn't mean it's impossible to attain. There's no time like the present to discover the style you never knew you had with somebody else's talent. And you can, with a little help from our friends at Stitch Fix. It's not somebody else's talent, but this is reminding me of every bad 80s movie where they do like a makeover on you. Stitch Fix has reinvented how we find and buy clothes. Just answer some basic questions about your sizes, favorite styles, and budget right from your laptop, smartphone, or tablet. Your personal stylist then springs into action, hand-selecting 5 brand-new clothes items for you. I know. Personal stylist sounds like something only the rich and famous can afford, but you can too. Stitch Fix styling fee is only $20, which is applied as a credit toward anything you keep. And since your personal stylist uses only your preferences to pick your clothes, you're still in complete control. Once your item arrives, try them on and only pay what you want to keep. Don't like something, need normal size, just send the items back. This is why I don't think I'm supposed to read all of this, because they just keep repeating the same shit. No questions asked, and the shipping is always free both ways. Get your fix, whatever you want, or sign up to receive scheduled shipments. The choice is yours. I love Stitch Fix, Dave. I didn't realize that. I guess I do, because they have normal wearable clothes. I'm sure these are great. And I know you will too. Call to action. Hurry to stitchfix.com/Burr to get started now. Keep all 5 items in your box, and you'll get 25% off your entire purchase. That's stitchfix.com/Burr. Stitchfix.com/Burr. Hey, what do you think's going to happen to all the strip malls and malls in the future? Like, what are we going to do with those? Because there's going to be no stores left.
Because everybody's shopping from the internet?
Online, yeah. Even like they'll buy like a vintage guitar without even fucking trying it out. Me. And have it show up and realize that it isn't. And the guy's in Japan. There's nothing you can do about it. He's got your money. I remember I bought that. Well, you know that Prince album? That really, the one Questlove always talks about, where it was just like, I think it was just an all-black album. It's not available. Like, he put it out and it
I don't know.
Yeah. I bought it off some guy in Japan. I don't even know what showed up. It was like the fucking soundtrack to Chips. And what am I going to do? Call up PayPal? They're going to find him? Hey, man. We're a web country in the United States, and unless you return that fucking money for that record, we will do absolutely nothing, because you'll just change your name and become somebody else. All right, Policy Genius. If you have a car, you have insurance. You have car insurance. Well, you should at least. If you have a home, you have home insurance. If you're alive, shouldn't you have life insurance? 4 out of 10 people don't have life insurance at all. And it's not their fault. It's life insurance fault. Shopping for life insurance is confusing and it takes forever. Hey, insurance company, don't totally blame yourself. A lot of guys can't deal with their own fucking mortality. Or they live alone, and who gives a shit if they die, right? So Policy Genius made it easy. Policy Genius is the easy way to compare life insurance online. In just 5 minutes, you can compare quotes from the top insurers to find the best policy for you. And when you compare quotes, you save money. It's that simple. In fact, Policy Genius has helped over 4 million people shop for insurance and placed over $20 billion in coverage. And they don't just make life insurance easy. They also compare disability insurance, renter's insurance, health insurance. One-stop insurance stop here. If you care about it, then they cover it. If you've been putting off life insurance, don't put it off any longer. It's never been easier to buy, and rates are at a 20-year low. PolicyGenius.com, the easy way to compare and buy life insurance. I think I'd tell you one of the best things I ever did was get life insurance.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I have it too.
It's like, isn't it like a relief?
My uncle works for farmers, and he was like, dude, you got to get it. Like, let me hook it up. And it was super
cheap, yeah.
Super easy.
Yeah, when you're young. Yeah, I did it when I was old. And they're like, how old are you? You smoke cigars? Occasionally?
Yeah.
We'll give you the old guy occasional fee.
Yeah, you're supposed to say no.
No, but now what they do, they take your blood now.
Right, I know.
And so you can lie all you want. They're going to find out what you're doing. I say admit to more shit than you're doing so they don't take your blood and figure out what you're actually doing.
Or they're like, oh, it's not that bad considering all this other shit you've been doing.
Whatever. But I just like the fact that when I die, that everybody's going to be taken care of. Mm-hmm. And it's not going to be like, I've had buddies of mine die, unexpectedly. My age, it's unexpected. And then your affairs are not in order.
Yep.
And then it's the double whammy.
Yep.
Where, you're no longer there. And then people are like, how the fuck are we going to live?
Yep. How are we going to pay the rent and take care of everything?
And that's sad. But you know what isn't sad? Is the joy of your new drum video. See how I got out of that?
That's perfect.
Dude, I'm so happy for you because for the longest time I've been telling you with your skills to utilize the internet, get out there, especially because you got something to say and all that. And
thanks, man.
I am thrilled for you, and I hope this podcast can help blow up the video because you are the fucking man because I sucked at drums and I'm a comedian. I've actually had people come up to me and say, I've gotten to the point where people come up to me and be like, that wasn't that bad. And before, it was bad. It was definitely bad.
Dude, that video where you at Dean's birthday was fucking crushing.
Oh my God, dude, that was so much fun. Yeah, but yeah.
You're just beating the fuck out of everything. That's what it's all about, man.
Oh yeah. That was, yeah, I got to be honest with you. Like those fucking, all of those things when Kushner hooked me up and I got to jam with a couple of those guys, those guys, Duff and Slash. I mean, just like, those things are the biggest, and of anything I've ever done in this business, those are the biggest. Those have been play with fucking Nikki Sixx.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
It's fucking ridiculous.
That's incredible.
Yeah, because I really didn't earn it. That's why. Because I always feel like with stand-up, as much as, doing Letterman, HBO special, doing shit like that, it's like I did the hell gigs. Like I fucking earned it.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're at a Cracker Barrel at 3 a.m. in Nebraska or whatever.
But these drumming gigs, it's not like I had to audition. It's just like, oh, that guy's funny. I'll play a song with them.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the guys in my band. Get up there, Freckles. Let's see what you can do. All right, that's the Thursday afternoon podcast. Very special guest, Dave Elitch. Thank you so much for coming on. Finally got you on, and thank you for all the help you've given me over the years.
Oh, dude, it's been my pleasure.
Drums. Yeah,
I've learned so much myself, dude. And one more thing.
Yeah, I can't imagine you had a fucking student more difficult than me to fucking teach.
Oh, I definitely have. Believe me.
All right. Don't say anything.
But for everyone who's listening to this, if you want to go check out the course, you can go to my website, and during checkout, if you type in Burr, BURR, you'll get 10% off everything you get.
Look at that. Yeah. He's a guy who did not embrace the internet. Now you're doing it better than I am. I love it. All right, that's the podcast. Enjoy the music, and then we'll have a little throwback Thursday afternoon podcast. Have a great weekend, you cunts, and I'll see you on Monday.
one paragraph. Look here, fuck you all.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, June 28th, 2010. Right off the bat, you should be thinking, you know what, Bill? There's something weird with your voice. Why does it sound like you're whispering? Because I am fucking whispering, you fucking douchebag. Why don't you go with your gut? You know, didn't your fucking brain just tell you that I was whispering? Did your parents beat you down mentally that bad that you literally question what that fucking voice inside of you is even saying? That's the voice that makes you fucking, when you go on a hike, and if that little voice in you is going, is there a mountain lion staring at me? Yes, there is. Run. All right. I am whispering because I'm doing this fucking thing at 8:20 in the morning. My girlfriend is sleeping in the other room. I taped this fucking thing last night, but for some reason I screwed up. And it didn't record. 50 minutes. I fucking did it. I was going to upload it at midnight, just like last week. Okay? And just like last week, I am once again, I'm douchebag of the week, back to back. Just like the Lakers. I'm a douchebag 2 years in a fucking row. 2 weeks in a row, I should say. Or 2 times in a row. Whatever. You know the analogy. I'm trying to let you guys know that I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to this the past 2 weeks, and kind of try and trash the Lakers anyways. But they don't give a fuck. They got their rings, right? You know, what a wonderful organization. They actually had to switch their parade route because their stupid fans were rioting so much. Bunch of fucking animals. All right, Billy, you ever going to let the Lakers-Celtics series go? You know what? I don't think I'm going to. I'm reminded of it constantly. Like I started watching World Cup soccer and watching all those fucking people flopping around on the ground anytime anybody kicked the back of their socks. Reminded me of watching Pau Gasol play basketball. The fucking flopping fag. All right, let's not be this angry. You can't be angry and whisper. You ever seen that? You ever see a couple fight in public? They do that angry whispering. That's not what I said. You know goddamn well what the fuck is going on right here. No, you shut the fuck up. That's what I'm going to be doing. So anyways, I actually did the podcast last night already. And fighting through, I was like sweating. I was so goddamn sick. I did Vegas this weekend. I performed at the Orleans Casino. Now, if you stand-up nerds out there, or for you fans of the podcast who listen every week, you know that the Orleans Casino was the last place George Carlin did stand-up before he died. So I went there, and I asked them a ton of questions. People who worked there were totally cool. Even one of the guys was actually telling me how Carlin put together his hours of material. You know, how he would come in, and it would be like an hour and 20 minutes. And before his special, he'd watch him whittle it down, and by the end of the weekend, it would be like an hour, right on the nose. Gave me chills listening to it, and also made me really feel like I need to start working harder as a fucking comedian. And someone there also gave me a ticket stub from his last show. It was fucking awesome. But I made the mistake. The Orleans Casino is actually off the strip. It's kind of cool. So my hotel room, I had a view of the entire strip. And I would have been content to just stay out there at the Orleans Casino because I liked it. I liked the vibe. The crowd was a little bit older, as am I. You know, so there wasn't a lot of craziness going on. It was just straight up, let's booze, let's eat, let's gamble. You know? There wasn't a bunch of people fucking, you know, like a gaggle of chicks screaming out the sunroof of a fucking limo. Oh my God. You know, we got a limo, bitches. You know, everybody tags everything with bitch nowadays. Is that from the Rick James sketch? I'm Rick James, bitch. Then everything became bitch. Whatever. Long fucking story. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm looking at my laptop, and the screensaver just has all the albums on my iTunes, or all the albums that don't really fucking exist. The covers to the digital singles that I downloaded. I'm actually looking at one that says Elvis, speaking of Las Vegas, and I came out to Elvis the entire weekend. I had to do it. I came out to that song that used to be cute, and now I realize that it's about stalking someone. You know, how does that fucking song go? Hide in the kitchen, hide in the hall. Ain't gonna do you any good at all. 'Cause once I something and the kissing starts, a team of wild horses couldn't tear us apart. It's like, really, Elvis? Does the woman have any say in that? I'm gonna fucking yeah, stuck on you. Stuck on you, you would think that that's a guy in love. But if you really listen to the lyrics, it isn't. It's a guy who can't accept the fact that the relationship is over in her mind and she wants to move on. And, you know, he just won't fucking leave her alone. He keeps pressing his sweaty, out-of-shape, iconic stomach up against her as he kisses her. I mean, that's what I got out of it. But it was a great song to come out to, nonetheless. So anyways, you're probably asking, hey, Bill, you whispering douche, how did you get sick? I don't really know, but I know who I'm going to blame it on. How about that? I was fucking, like I said, I was content to stay off the strip at the Orleans casino. You know, but I brought my girlfriend. So you know what that means. They want to do stuff.
Let's go to the strip. I heard they had some stores. They have stores on the strip. Let's go to the strip and go to the stores. Do you want to go to the stores on the strip? Huh, sweetie? Sweetie, do you want to go to the stores on the strip?
No, of course I don't. Why? No, why would I want to do that? If I had something I needed to buy, I would go, but I don't. I don't want to go. You know, but I fucking learned. I've learned to get through a fucking relationship. You got to say yes to some shit you don't want to fucking do. So I go, yeah, let's go to the fucking stores on the strip, right? So we fucking go out there. And, you know, we go into all these fucking stores. I notice those really high-end stores, when you go into them, they only have like 40 pieces, as they call them. You know, it's not like when you go into Old Navy. Hey, what waist size are you? We got 100 of that. You know, we got 100 of every fucking size, and they're stacked from the floor up to the goddamn ceiling, and we got that ladder that fucking slides right across the wall. That's how much product we have in here, and that's just the goddamn jeans. And you know why? Because they're $30 a whack. But you go into those fucking high-end places, and it stops being jeans and dresses. It starts being called pieces. And all of a sudden, there's like 28 things, and there's a ton of space. And everybody in those stores looks like Mike Myers in that fucking sketch he used to do, you know, where he danced around like the fucking German guy who liked to get shit on. Sprocket or some shit. I can't remember what the fuck his name was. He's dressed all in black, and he put his hands on his hips. And he only moved his legs. Can you guys hear that person? There's somebody giggling like a maniac downstairs. The person moved out downstairs. Not the old guy. My apartment's over 2 different apartments. It's a little fucking spread out. So anyways, we start going to those goddamn shops. Long story short. I gotta actually admit, when Louis Vuitton, when you go in there, I really like their luggage, man. That luggage is fucking insane. They're like, it's handcrafted. It's like, all right, you know, look at that, handcrafted. Yeah, some guy took a hammer and nails on the inside. Look at that craftsmanship. You know, and they have an old Louis Vuitton trunk from like the early 1900s, and it's still functional. You know why? Because it was made by hand using great materials. So I was like, you know what? I like this shit. I like it. It wasn't made by a machine. It was made by a human being. So I asked him, the smallest fucking piece of luggage they had, which I guess would be considered kind of like a jewelry box. And I asked them how much it was, and they were like $4,000. And I did the Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop, you know? I just totally played it off like I could afford it. I was like, oh, that's great, you know? Okay, now why don't you close up this handcrafted thing and put it back up on the fucking shelf? I was actually pissed afterwards. $4,000. They fucking looked me right in the eye when they said $4,000. $4,000? You look at the fucking floor when you throw a goddamn number out like that. You should be ashamed of yourself charging that much fucking money. I don't understand. Do you know how fucking rich you'd have to be to buy a $4,000 fucking jewelry box? Jesus Christ, most people, their jewelry isn't worth that much. And then where the fuck do you take it? That's the thing about buying really nice clothes and really nice stuff. I got my legs crossed right now and I'm swinging my foot around. What the fuck is wrong with me? Just caught myself in a really effeminate moment. Whatever. I'm allowed, aren't I? What the fuck are you gonna do? Like someone will, like that's when you know you're rich, when someone will mug you, not for what's in your luggage. They'll just mug you for your fucking luggage. You know, when I go to do the David Letterman program, I always go out and I buy a nice goddamn suit. I always lose money whenever I do that show, but I'm not going out there looking like a bum. And I love the suits, and I love wearing them. But the second you put them on, you're freaking out. Like, oh, my God, anything you go to brush up against, you freak out. Because it's an expensive goddamn suit. As opposed to when you shop at Old Navy, in the Gap, you know, the anti-pussy wear that they sell. I wouldn't give a shit if I was walking through a fucking pigsty. I mean, I'd freak. Oh, my God, pig shit. Oh, it's okay. I'm wearing Gap jeans. I've never wore Gap jeans. I would never do that. Do you know there was a kid in my high school, his nickname was the Gap Nerd, and he had no idea. No one said it to his face because he was a bigger guy, but he always wore Gap jeans. And he wasn't even that big of a nerd. But he always tucked his shirts in because it was the 80s. And, yeah, they called him the Gap Nerd. And that was the end of his pussy-getting career. He had no idea. It had to do with his big 6'4" fucking red corduroy Gap jeans. Big stupid tag on the back. Gap. It's like, don't you notice that everybody else says Levi Strauss? That's what you want to have on. And then the couple of kids whose dads have mafioso connections, theirs actually have Guess jeans, you know, which in my world was chick jeans back then. Anyways, I'm getting off the fucking beaten track. So anyway, we're going through all these high-end fucking stores. I went into the Tom Ford store. Some of the most beautiful suits I've ever seen in my life. Also, some of the most expensive. But you get caught up in it. I was actually in there because Tom Ford, his entire line, is not just a line, it's like a lifestyle. And it's like that Dos Equis beer guy. Stay thirsty, my friends. It's like Steve McQueen, man's man. They had a fucking cigar cutter made out of like a fucking, I was going to say a rhino horn. It wasn't. It was an ox horn. An ox horn cigar cutter. One of the most manliest fucking things I've ever seen, and I'm actually thinking about buying it. I'm holding this fucking ox horn. You know, they had a ram horn cigarette lighter. I'm not even lying. I'm not even joking. I'm actually considering buying this fucking thing. Fortunately, I walked out of the store, you know, and like 10 minutes went by. And then I just kind of had like that little fucking gut check moment there or whatever. Kind of looking at myself like, dude, did you almost just buy a fucking oxhorn cigar cutter? Did you really almost do? Did you get that fucking caught up in that bullshit? It's like, yeah, I did. A couple of things kept snapping me back into reality. I don't like buying shit made out of animals. Unless it's a leather jacket. It's just a stupid cow. I ate hamburgers anyways. It'd be fucking hypocritical, wouldn't it? The fucking cow's already dead. Why don't we go the Native American route and use up this whole fucking cow? You know? But I don't eat ox. Although I did go to a Mario Batali restaurant one time and I got an oxtail fucking stew or something. I can't even remember what the hell it was, but it was delicious. But anyways, this is just no fucking need. Unless the ox was already dead. And you're like, well, we might as well saw off its fucking horns and turn it into a cigar cutter. Anyways, so we get out of that thing. And speaking of fucking cows. So, I don't know. My girl's like, let's go get something to eat. And I said, all right. There's a fucking McDonald's right there. And she's like, do you want to eat there? And Soda was looking down at the ground all sad. You know? Just doing that classic female manipulation thing. She knew I wanted to eat there. I just said there's a McDonald's there. And then why would she say, do you want to eat there? And look down at the ground. This question is for all the young male listeners of my whispering podcast. Why would a female do that? I'll tell you why. Because she doesn't want to, not only does she not want to fucking eat there, she already has a place where she wants to eat. She's already had this place that she's wanted to eat at for probably a month before you ever went to Vegas. But she's not going to tell you about it. Because if she told you about it, that'd give you time to do research on it and find out how fucking expensive it was. So she's like, do you want to eat there? And she looks down at the ground. So immediately, despite the fact that I know all this about females, I take the bait. Why? Where do you want to eat, sweetheart? This is Burger Place at Mandalay Bay. I heard it was really nice. Do you ever watch Top Chef? Only when you're watching it, sweetheart. I don't like that show. Fucking show is annoying. I hate when the chef starts screaming at those people. His fucking foreign accent. You call that a fucking grilled cheese sandwich? Get the fuck out of my kitchen. Hey, you think I'm fucking afraid of you? You fucking douche. You got a fucking problem with my grilled cheese sandwich. You come up like a fucking gentleman and you take me aside. Don't fucking be screaming at me while I got these fucking knives in my hand. I'll stick it right through your goddamn trachea. What do you think about that? Huh? I'll give you a fucking blowhole right out the front of your fucking neck. Get out of my goddamn face before I take you by your fucking hair and mush your face into this pile of shrimp. Huh? That I haven't taken the shells off, so I'll give you a bunch of little razor cuts. Sorry. Could you actually smother somebody in that? You know, I used to work in a restaurant where I worked the Mesquite Grill. I worked in a fancy restaurant called the Sable Cafe in Cary, North Carolina. Very short-lived. It was supposed to be 5-star dining, yet they had me working on a Mesquite Grill, glassed in with a big chef hat, as all these fucking people will be looking at me. You know, and I had to cook up all the shit. When I was done, you know, burgers, shrimp brochettes, the chicken sandwiches, whatever the fuck we were making, the swordfish specials. And then I'd turn around, there was a little window, and I'd hand it to the fucking Metallica fan who I worked with, who had to stick his hair up in the hat with his prepubescent fucking mustache, even though he was 19. That was the funny thing about that job, is I'd be sitting there looking out at all these quote-unquote elegant people in Cary, North Carolina, and then I'd look through the little porthole where I would stick the food through to give to the fucking drug addicts on the line. I remember they had a guy back there who was on a work release program. Like at night he was in jail, but during the day he cooked at this fucking restaurant. This guy was a douchebag. And one time we were on our way to going out of business. So at one time I was literally the grill chef, the busboy, and the dishwasher. Let's not even get involved in the amount of fucking health code violations that they're involved in there, because I did not have time to wash my fucking hands. Put it that way. So one day we was slammed, and I'm in back going, hey, we need some more glasses. You know, because we were running low on glasses. And the fucking douche on the work release program goes, Well, why don't we wash some? Ah, a novel idea. You know? Like he's fucking intelligent or something. Ah, a novel idea. It was only because the guy was in fucking prison that I didn't say anything to him. He had that sort of credibility, but looking back, he was a fucking pussy. He's a goddamn little shit. He wasn't even that tall. And this is back in the day, though, when you weren't that tall. And if you weren't that tall, you weren't that tough. You were tough for a little guy, but you were still a little guy. This is before jiu-jitsu had made it to America. There was no UFC. You know? Remember the first fucking UFC? And Hoist Gracie kept fighting all those big guys, and you think that he was about ready to get punched in the chest and the fucking face or whatever, and then all of a sudden he grabbed that little finger and bend it back and whatever the fuck he was. You didn't know what he was doing. It was like magic. He was like, that little guy's going to get the shit kicked out of him, and the other guy would be like, all right. So, yeah. Isn't that hilarious? There's nothing worse than taking shit from somebody and you don't give them shit back. But you know why? Because 23 fucking years later, it still bugs you. You guys, there's a great one if you guys want to, the fuck is the word I'm trying to say here? If you want to participate in the podcast, I want to find out what the longest, like who the oldest person is on my podcast. What's the longest you've held on to some shit? All right, there's one. That was from 1987, 88. At least 22 fucking years ago. It still bugs me. Every once in a while, it'll just pop in my head. Well, why don't we wash some glasses? Ah, a novel idea. Hey, why don't we not live a life of fucking crime so we don't have to go to jail, you fucking piece of shit? You know? The fuck did you do to get in jail, you dumb fucking idiot? You douche. I bet you're one of those guys who pulled his shirt over his fucking head and tried to rob a 7-Eleven on a whim. That was another thing, before they had really good security cameras, so this asshole wasn't on America's Dumbest Criminals. I really fucking hate that guy. Still to this day. I remember I had a math teacher one time, and he was asking questions, and he goes, for number 7, let's call on the dumbest kid in the room, Bill Burr. And it still fucking bugs me. That was like fucking 24 years ago. You know what? I think that's what heaven is to me. When I die, I go to heaven, and then there's just a line of fucking people that gave me shit throughout my life, and I never punched them in the face, and they just come one at a time, and I blast them they say what they said to me then, and I blast them in the face. And it doesn't even hurt my hand because it's heaven. You know? And I always fucking win. Wow. It's a lot of anger, isn't it? Okay, let's plow ahead. So I go, all right, sweetie, let's fucking go up to the goddamn Mandalay Bay. I've never been there. So anyways, like I said, it's run by one of the winners of Hell's Kitchen or some shit. And the reality is what I'm not realizing is people who win that show, I'm now really starting to believe, like, it's like Last Comic Standing. You go to the winner of Last Comic Standing. Oh, this guy won Last Comic Standing, and then you're going to go see some open micer who's got 10 fucking minutes of material. I'm basing that on the first season. I don't know who won the other fucking seasons, but it's a reality show. So I imagine it's a fucking, I don't know, somebody with like a fucking hula hoop going around their head, somebody with some sort of hook. God knows that's how this business works. You got to have a hook. You know, if anything told me that, it was looking at the people headlining in Las Vegas. Yeah, that's not true. There's actually some real comedians out there. George Wallace. I know Bobby Slayton worked out there for a while. There was real comics out there. But the guys who make the big fucking bucks, they just do shit. Well, you know, puppets. How the fuck is that still entertaining in 2010? You know? Like what, I can't do ventriloquism? Is that right? Ventriloquism, is that the right word? You want to hear me talk without moving my fucking lips? I can do that shit. Hey there, dummy. What did you do today? Yeah, fuck you, Bill. You're dumber than I am. Isn't that funny? Huh? The dummy saying you're fucking dumb. No, wait, I gotta have a stupid voice, right? Take it to another level. Hi, Bill. Fucking sold out shows at Caesars. 10 million a year. Entertainer of the year. Bill Burr and fucking ham face. Whatever the fuck your fucking puppet is. Why is the fucking puppet always smarter? Can't somebody switch that up? I'd be arguing with my puppet. The second the puppet started giving me shit. Oh, really? You're so fucking smart? What if I take my hand out of your back? Now look at you. You just fell on your wooden face, didn't you? You dumb fuck. Then I turn on the crowd. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What is it, the 1930s? Jeez, what do you want me to do after this? What's my fucking encore? Come out here and do the goddamn Charleston? Charleston? I couldn't even say it. All right, 25 whispering minutes in. I'm actually starting to get a little louder. But you know what? The sun is a little higher in the sky. You like that? Did I sound like a Native American? Anyways, Jesus Christ, let's get to the fucking Mandalay Bay. So we go over to the Mandalay Bay. And oh yeah, that's what I'm realizing, that I'm eating at an open micers fucking restaurant. I didn't even realize that until afterwards. I eat the burger. I got one of their Kobe beef burgers. All right, now let me say something positive about Mandalay Bay before I get out of there. They had some fucking insane shows coming up at their House of Blues. All right, Joe Rogan, friend of this podcast. And he had me on his podcast last week. Joe Rogan is going to be performing there on July 3rd at Mandalay Bay at the House of Blues, the day before the big UFC fight. UFC Championship of the World. Did you ever see that Joe Rogan video, the Buffer 360? You got to see that. Just a fucking search that. There's a fucking, I don't know if it's a YouTube video or if it's just on his website, joerogan.net. But check that one out. Really fucking funny video. But anyways, he's playing there, and Lamb of God, if you're into that tolerable sort of death metal. That guy still sings in that fucking, Tom Waits voice. Tom Waits is really the father of death metal. If you listen to the way that guy sings. On a downtown train. Or maybe Louis Armstrong. I think it goes Louis Armstrong, Tom Waits, and then fucking death metal. I see trees of green, red roses too. Anyways, so that's the good shit at Mandalay Bay. The bad shit is we go to this fucking burger place. I can't even remember the name of it. We go in there, and I order a $16.50 fucking Kobe beef burger. And they're talking about how it's the greatest goddamn burger, the highest quality fucking meat. Yada fucking yada. My girl orders one too. $16.50 and $16.50. What is that, kids? That's $33. Plus fries, plus drinks, all that bullshit. The mob doesn't run Vegas anymore. You can't go out and get yourself a $2 steak. The whole fucking place out there now is it's a fuck over. So whatever. Cost me like 40-something bucks, $50 with the goddamn tip. I eat it. You know what? It wasn't even that good. My girl's like, how's your burger? You know what I said? I said, it's good. Just keeping the peace. Keeping the water nice and smooth, nice and fucking still on the horizon. Okay? So anyways, I get back to my hotel. My girl already tells me she doesn't feel too good. That burger's sitting in her like a goddamn boot. And I'm like, you know what? I feel fine. I get ready to do my show. Iron my button-down shirt. Put a little conditioner in my hair, what's left of it. Shape it up a little. And I head downstairs to go work the Orleans Casino. The last place Carlin ever worked. The place where the Smothers Brothers retired. Smothers Brothers, who were so fucking edgy, they actually lost their sketch show during the Vietnam War. They did, I forget what the sketch was, but they had the balls to say no to the network and do a sketch that was actually criticizing what the fuck we were doing over there, and they lost their goddamn show. You know? I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's lifetime respect. So anyways, I walk down there, and I'm going through the Orleans casino, and then all of a sudden it just fucking hits me. Boom, right in my stomach, like some capsule, some time-release CIA, you're going to shit your pants fucking capsule goes off. And I know there is no question that whatever I just ate was not good for my body, and it was about to reject it, one way or the other. Without getting crude, people, when something goes into your stomach, if it's coming out, it only has two options. All right? Anyways, I just thought of a really, really bad joke for the fucking third one, and I'm not going to say it. But it involved stabbing yourself in the stomach, and you can fill in the blanks on that one. All right. So anyways, so I'm like, you got to be shitting me. No pun intended. So I go in the back way, the same way that Carlin used to go in, because I've already asked everybody every fucking question. Literally, that's how much I'm into Carlin. How did he leave? Did he hang out? No, he'd say goodnight, and he would go right out the door, and he'd be in the car, and he wasn't difficult to work with. I guess he had arthritis at the end of his life, and the sound guy was saying one show he forgot to take the bottle caps off the water bottles, and he saw that Carlin was struggling with them. And when he got off, he goes, George, I'm so sorry. And George was just like, what? Oh, come on. I don't give a shit. Don't worry. He just walked out. I guess he was a really great guy. So anyways, I'm walking through this legendary door. And, and what's worse is, like, I know it's going to happen. But I know it's not going to happen for, like, another 15 minutes. And coincidentally, the fucking show starts in 15 minutes, and I'm going on first. All right? And this guy, when you're backstage, literally says, 20 minutes till showtime. 20 minutes till showtime. He, like, counts it down. I never get nervous before shows, but this guy counting down the show is making me nervous. 15 minutes till showtime, okay? And it's starting to get worse, and literally gets down to 2 minutes before showtime, and I'm questioning, can I make it through a half-hour set? And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. The show can't start without me. My opening music is Elvis Presley anyways. The fuck do I care? They can listen to that song. I'm going to rub my fingers through your long black hair. Slam your fucking face off the fucking sink. I don't give a shit. And I said, fuck it. And I fucking ran into the bathroom, and I will spare you the details. But you know when something either amazing or something amazing happens, they make a statue. If something horrific happens, a lot of times they will preserve the area. You know? Like Dealey Plaza. Fucking president gets his brains blown out. All of a sudden, we can't change one blade of fucking grass. The horror that happened in that fucking bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. And I never do shit jokes. They should have retired that fucking bathroom. That's it. They should have just fucking air sealed it and just put a glass fucking door so people could look in and realize why they closed that fucking burger joint at the Mandalay Bay. And I gotta admit, dude, I haven't. It's Monday. I'm finally back to normal. So there you go. There's my big shit story. I had a burger over at the fucking Mandalay Bay, and it almost ruined my fucking show over at the Orleans. So if you guys saw me, anybody saw me Saturday night, all right, you want to talk about a professional, because I extra fucking killed on that show. If you knew what the fuck happened, just know that. The next time you go to Vegas and you go to see Barry Manilow and he's singing that song Mandy, you something, and you something, but I still want to fuck you, oh Mandy, right? Just know that he could have just been shitting his fucking brains out 2 minutes before he put on his rayon fucking slacks with his horrific plastic surgery, his yank back face. I bet, I was going to say he'd need another facelift if he fucking shit the way I did before my show, but that's actually not true. There's no strain. There was no straining. Anyways, all right, Bill. Jesus Christ, enough already. So anyways, one of the things I like to do when I go out to Vegas is I like to check out some of the acts that are out there, because Las Vegas is a viable option for a stand-up comedian if things aren't going well for you in Hollywood. But you're a huge draw, is you can actually go out there, like some of the comedians that are out there, won't name names, but they're making a ridiculous amount of money. $3 million, $4, $5, $7 million contracts for the year, and you don't have to travel, you don't have to go on the road or nothing. And believe me, I have thought about it. I've thought about it. It's like, you fucking kidding me? $4 million? I'd stay out there for a year. I'd just do it. I'd get a fucking, I think I already talked about this. I'd have this is how I had it planned. I was going to have a really fucking slamming house that I would rent. And then I would make the casino give me a car service. And I would just have them pick me up, drive me to the gig, walk right in the back door like Carlin, do my show, and walk. That's probably why I did it. I fucking walk right back out, get me in the car, and I get the fuck out of there. That way I wouldn't get sick of the casinos or any of that type of shit. Or at least it would take longer. But someone was telling me that Celine Dion actually has it down. And yes, I am comparing myself to Celine Dion. Because sometimes, I don't know if you guys notice, when I'm really feeling a joke, I start punching myself in the chest. Her fucking music is horrific. She's like the white version of Beyonce. Where she's really successful. I'd actually fuck her, but the sound of her voice makes me want to just fucking kill myself. How hot is Beyonce? But her voice is fucking, it's beyond horrific. It's unacceptable. Doesn't she sound like she's singing like 2 octaves higher than she should be? The worst is when you're in like a restaurant and they just have it on. It's sort of low volume in the background, and you're like, is someone choking on their food? Actually, that wouldn't make sense, because that would mean that you could actually get air out. Is somebody sort of choking on their food? Is there an S&M couple in the corner booth? And the dude is applying just enough pressure. All right, whatever. Anyway, she had it down the best. Celine Dion, she had a helicopter pick her up at her fucking house. She'd land on top of the casino. Now, you guys don't understand how much of a dream this is. Any performer who's listening to this is got a fucking heart on at this point. This is the ultimate. All right? Other than just having a fucking evil twin robot who always kills and just goes out and does your shows. And the fucking helicopter would pick her up at the house, fly her over to the casino, land on top of the casino, and then she would just go down, go out, sing, punch herself in the chest, and then just fucking get back on the helicopter and ride back. Do you realize that means she was doing her vocal warm-up in like her bathroom, and like 5 seconds later or whatever, as she sat in her kitchen eating fucking Fruit Loops or some shit, And you hear the fucking sound of those helicopter blades. Oh, dude, I would be listening to the theme from MASH. Or maybe some of that music that they listen to in like Apocalypse Now. What was some of the music that they listened to? Was that the one of those war movies where they would listen to The Doors? This is the end, do-do-do, my only friend, the end. You're probably wondering, Bill, what the fuck are you singing so much for on your podcast this week? I'll tell you why. Because I went out to Vegas, and I saw a group out there that was selling out, and it was frustrating to me how much people like singers. This group had the worst fucking name of any group I've ever seen in my life. All right, it was 4 people, 3 guys and 1 girl, all with like the fucking facelifts, face yanked back, the fucking hair dyed, all well into their 50s, except for one of them who might have been 38. And I thought they were an a cappella group. They're not. They sing and they have a band there. And the name of the group was Vocal Soup. Vocal Soup. Is that not the most disgusting fucking name you've ever fucking heard? Who came up with that? Vocal Soup. So I'm like, I have to go on YouTube. Look them up. Look up Vocal Soup and click on Vocal Soup in concert. And I'm going to sing you some of their lyrics. They sing, Vocal Soup, yeah, yeah. You take 4 cool voices and you make them hot, and you give it everything you got, you get Vocal Soup. How fucking gross is that? It just makes you gag just to think of it. And the fucking lyrics, they do nothing to try to make it less gross. There's actually a line in their stupid theme song that you won't stop slurping till you're burping up vocal soup. And the end of the video, I shit you not, speaking of shit, which is the reoccurring theme of this podcast, they actually have an animated bowl of soup that is shit brown. It looks like a bowl of fucking diarrhea. I know it's gross, but I have to accurately describe it. And they have notes coming out of it with the steam. Vocal Soup. Oh, it's fucking horrific. Vocal Soup. And this is what killed me, is the one guy in the band, the rocker, is actually this guy from the group Foreigner. And it's just like, okay, whatever. You know, I don't know if Foreigners broke up right now and you had a bad deal, some behind the music shit, you need money. Hey, I respect it. But how the fuck did you sign off on Vocal Soup, former person that was in Foreigner? You didn't speak up like, hey guys, I don't want to big league anybody, But I was in a band that not only sold out arenas, not only had a #1 record, but I wanted to say we actually had a pretty cool fucking name. I think we can do better than Vocal Soup. I mean, I don't want to go the hacky route here with like, what? What are the other options? What were the other options? Throat puke? Fucking throat puke. Yeah, yeah. You won't stop yakking till you're fucking burping up stomach acid. It's fucking horrific. But of course, they sell out. They sell out and everybody loves them. And I guess the piano player worked with Frank Sinatra for 10 fucking years. And he also signed off on Vocal Soup. It's just, I don't know, but they sell out. That's what the fuck happens in Vegas. And it really, Vegas will really help you understand this business as a performer, like why good things don't make it and why shit makes it. All you got to do is fucking go out there, put a fucking toilet seat on your head. Toilet seat head. Yeah, yeah. If you don't have a toilet and you want to take a fucking shit. All right. I think that's it. I'm running out of fucking steam here. Let's recommend some YouTube videos here. YouTube video. I already told you to check out Vocal Soup. It's just making me sick to my stomach to continue to say that name. YouTube video. Look up Best Cry Ever. It's unbelievable. And then, of course, you got to hit the auto-tune remix of it. It really is the best one ever. But don't look at the Popeyes chicken one. I hate when they people do that racist shit. Anyways, and then there's another one. This is just an uncomfortable podcast. I talked to you about my bodily functions. I brought up Vocal Soup, And just for the trifecta of disgusting, it's never been this disgusting. I'm going to nominate this one for the most disgusting podcast of all time. And this is the cherry on top here. The last YouTube video is Chimp Rapes Frog. It's really fucking... I actually had to shut it off. It started off is sort of funny, and then it's bizarre, and then the people in the background who are filming it are so fucking dumb that you can't, I don't know. You just listen to them and you hear that they're parents, and you realize why we shouldn't have tried to stop the swine flu. I can't even talk. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and type at the same time. And here's something new. Here's the fucking cool old car of the week. Go on YouTube and look up a Nash Metropolitan. Now, I'm sure people made fun of this, and you're going to be like, of course you like this car, Bill, because you drive a fucking Prius. But you got to check this. This car was a fucking badass car. When they were making all these huge cars back in the day, they made this little fucking car. I don't know. Check it out. Tell me what you think about it. Some people redid theirs. I know it's not a fucking McLaren. Don't be a cunt. Just check it out. It's a cool fucking car by International, I guess. Nash and International is somehow combined or something. I don't know what happened. They became American Motors. I really should have looked that part up. But it's a fucking cool car. It's got 3 on the tree. You know the old school cars where you had the... if it was an automatic, the park, neutral, reverse, drive, all that shit was right on the steering column. I think last time they made a car with, if it was a standard, and you shifted up there, they called it 3 on the tree, and I'd never even heard of that until I was fucking 25 years old, because those cars were long gone. But this thing, 3 on the fucking tree. Check it out, a Nash Metropolitan. And you know what? That's going to be it for the Whispering Podcast this week. And maybe it was a good thing that I whispered it, because it was so fucking disgusting. Let me hype some of my gigs coming up here. Let me go to the official website of Bill Burr. I'm going to be the next gig I have. I'm not working again until I actually have July 12th on my website, but I have to change that. I don't get to Montreal till the 13th, people. July 13th through the 17th, I'm going to be in Montreal, Canada. Speaking of cities that riot after they win or lose, just like Los Angeles, another sports town of fucking animals who attack police officers and tip over cars even if they fucking win or lose. I'm going to be up at the Montreal Comedy Festival, the Just for Laughs Festival, doing my new 1 hour of material. So all you fucking frogs up there who want to pretend like you're from Paris. Speaking of that shit, I love the... I'm actually going to burn a joke. I'll burn a joke. How many fucking listeners do I have? Actually, you know what? The guy who actually set up my entire podcast player told me a week ago that as of the beginning of this month, told me this a week ago, I had 1,003,000 something downloads of my podcast. Do you fucking understand that for a second? Let's think about that for a second. If I charged $1 a podcast, I wouldn't have to do this fucking podcast anymore. That's actually bullshit. First of all, people wouldn't have, I know a lot of people go back and they download all 150. And if it was $1 a piece, they wouldn't. But if I charged a dime a piece, I would have had $100,000. 100 fucking grand. That's almost as much as vocal soup makes a night. All right. So anyways, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll charge like a fucking dime. Because if you didn't notice from the story I was telling you about working Vegas and not having to do the road and that type of thing, that's what happens to performers after a while. It's not the doing of the show, it's the fucking travel. And you try to figure out how the fuck I can get off the road. Initially, the road seems like a cool, fun thing to do, and it is. But then as you get older and you've been pretty much everywhere, you try to look for ways. What would you guys do if I charged 10 cents? Now, what would that be? 10 cents, you guys are really going to expose me for how dumb I am. That means you can download the entire podcast for 3 fucking years for $15. You know? Be $15. I'd have $100,000 in my pocket. Granted, it would go down to like fucking 50 after the goddamn government came in. But you know what? You know what that would do? That would buy me a new fucking Dodge Challenger. The fucking top of the line one with the fucking stripe on it and shit. Don't worry. I'm not going to charge a dime. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start, I'm at the beginning of guilting you guys into buying my new DVD, okay? Just for the simple fact that I don't charge for this motherfucker. I am going to let you guys know that I am going to guilt you motherfuckers. All right? Pay it forward. And it's not, you can't just buy one of my DVDs. You got to buy 2. One for yourself to show all your friends, and then you got to buy the second one for somebody that you don't really like. But you have to buy him a gift. It's a great fucking gift. You know, your boss, your cunty fucking sister-in-law, you know, and you have to get him a gift because they're getting you a gift. That's a great gift to get, is my fucking DVD. It's only fucking $20. There you go, you cunt. Shut your face. And watch this guy trash women for an hour. That's it, everybody. That's the podcast for this week. I apologize that it was so fucking graphic. I usually don't tell shit stories, shit jokes, bodily fluid stories, but it happened. What do you want from me? But anyways, I want to thank the Orleans Casino for having me. I had a fucking great time. If you go out to Vegas, go to the Orleans Casino. You know, if you're a little more mature and you don't want to deal with those fucking whores walking around. Oh, hey, I gotta give you guys the name of this fucking thing. I'm not one of these guys who's into art. Really, Bill? You just did a fucking shit joke for fucking 45 minutes. If you guys, next time you go out to Vegas, go out to the Peter Lick gallery. Peter Lick, L-I-K. This guy takes pictures of like beautiful scenes in nature, and he uses this camera from like the 1930s that it literally takes a minute for the camera to take a picture. And obviously I don't know shit about photography, but I don't know what he does. He opens something, it's wide open, and he hits it. And because it takes so long to take the picture, it gets all these unbelievable colors. It literally looks like an HD TV picture. And they stick you in these rooms and with these dimmers, and what they do is they dim the lights down. It looks like the sun is going down. I can't explain it, but they have a gallery in Mandalay Bay, the Venetian, and the that mall, that covered mall there at Caesar's Palace. Definitely check that out if you're going out to Vegas. Peter Lick. You know, when you're done checking out Joe Rogan at the House of Blues, July 3rd, go to the... you could do that. Go up there. Don't get a hamburger. Check out the Peter Lick pictures and have him sit you down in one of the rooms and have him dim the fucking lights and check it out, man. Peter Lick, man, it's the shit. All right, that's it. I hope it was funny. I hope it was a funny podcast. I felt a little fucking hampered by the fact I had to whisper here. But, what the hell did I do? Did I just shut this fucking thing off? No, I didn't. All right, you guys, everybody have a good week. I'll talk to you next week. And that is it. All right, take it easy.
the fucking world couldn't buy me a second of trust or 1 ounce of faith in anything you're about. Fuck you all. Not red, it's